200 of you have dialed in for our Salmon Wellington from Egg Harbor, our 2-pound Salmon Wellington roast. You're getting that beautiful fillet of salmon on the inside, but instead of a ducktail like you might find with a beef Wellington, we're going to do a white wine and cheese mixture, and then a braided golden flaky pastry will wrap up the entire dish. This is something very, very special, and what I don't want you to do is wait on picking this up, because it's going to be that perfect choice as you are thinking ahead of the holidays. Now, we are shipping either 11/6 or 12/4. We do have auto delivery. Your first auto delivery shipment will come for holiday either in November or December. Your second shipment will come in March of 24, and that will be in time for your springtime get-together. Now look how beautifully brown this is on the outside. Gorgeous braiding in that puff pastry. And then when you cut this one open is where all the magic happens. Look at this. Look at that sauce. Oh my heavens. It's gooey and lovely and perfect. It's done in a Wellington style. Don't miss out on this. We're going to remind you that if you want November, I have 1,800 to go around. December, only 1,100 available for you. Now, this may not last for us, and it is truly a specialty item. Let's bring in Brittany Rastelli joining us live via Skype to talk to us about this fantastic Wellington roast. Britt, this is so special because it's done in a Wellington style that we're familiar with, but the ingredients are oh so different.
Exactly. This is not an easy item to make from scratch, but we at Egg Harbor have made it incredibly simple for you at home to have something that you really can feel amazing about serving, and then it doesn't take any time at all, so you can actually enjoy it when you sit down with your family as well. So what we have here is a beautiful piece of Atlantic salmon. It's caught in the North Atlantic Ocean, beautiful marbling, absolutely incredible flavor. And then we have a white wine and cheese duxelle. So instead of those mushrooms that you're used to seeing with the beef Wellington, we have the wine, spinach, and cheese mixture. And then when you cut this open, you are going to have a creamy center, French pastry crust on the outside that is nice and crispy, flavorful, and buttery. And then that beautiful lattice detail on top as well, just to go that extra step and make it really a presentation piece and the center of your table on the holidays or any special occasion for that matter.
Now, Britt, how many would you say that a full order of this would serve?
So a full 2-pound Wellington roast is going to comfortably serve 6 people. But if you're serving other things, like we do at our family, we suggest you go one more slice down the center, and you can actually get 12 servings out of it if you are having one other entree at that dinner.
And just, never mind my lemon seeds, I'll grab those. This is fantastic. A little fresh lemon juice on top, and something that is so very important and impressive. Something like this would be great. I know that you all do the meal of the 7 fishes at your house on Christmas Eve, is that right?
We most certainly do, yes. So this would be one of those items that we would cut into 12 instead of 6, since we're having 7 fish.
Well, 500 of these are now gone. Something like this is a specialty item, and a lot of people are looking and wondering, can I buy something like this at the store? I would imagine it would be very difficult to locate something like this at the store, particularly with these premium ingredients and the fact that everything is so easy to prepare. When we receive this home, Britt, it arrives frozen and uncooked. Is that right?
That is correct. I'm going to show you exactly what to do, David. It takes 2 steps. So you're going to take that out of your box. You will put your Wellington just like this on a baking sheet. I always like to use parchment paper. And then you can take milk, or you can take a little bit of egg wash like I have here. So just beat a little bit of an egg and then just go ahead and brush your Wellington. Kind of get your sides. Again, you can use egg or milk, whichever you have. So if you're lacking one of them, because I know you're baking around the holidays, I know you have one of those ingredients inside. And then from here, 400 degrees from frozen, we're going to put this in our oven.
Yeah.
And 1 hour later, this is what you have.
All right, so I invited out my friend Rosina Grasso
Hi,
so she could
Britt.
try this beautiful Wellington. This looks amazing. I know that you and your family love this, and your little boy is a big fan of salmon.
Wow.
How's the Wellington?
It's gorgeous. I mean, I tried the beef Wellington earlier for the first time. This is so fantastic, though, because yes, we are the salmon family now. Britt, you guys turned us into a salmon-loving family. This is something so different. That spinach in the white
And the
wine
cheese
sauce and that incredible puff pastry. It's just so unique and different. I mean, talk about, yes, Christmas Eve. This is New Year's Eve dinner. Right, you could do a little bit of surf and turf with a Rosselli filet mignon.
Oh, we did with the Rosselli filet, the surf and turf here. Beautiful. So don't miss out on this. Now,
nice.
Britt, you said we can cook this from frozen. Is that right?
That is correct. That's the preferred method. So 400 degrees from frozen, 1 hour is all you need.
Wow.
So delicate.
It's so easy.
It really is. And the flavor is incredible. So again, you have that beautiful layer of the salmon. And then on top of that is the spinach. It's a little bit of cheddar cheese, a little bit of white wine, all mixed together, layered on top of that salmon. And then a French pastry crust that is freshly made with butter is going to wrap the entire salmon roast. And then that lattice detail, again, just placed on top nicely for that presentation piece. It just adds a little something extra. But when we serve this for the holidays, that's it. We take 1 hour in the oven. We have a little bit of starch, a little bit of vegetables on the side.
Right.
If you really want to go ahead and elevate it, you can add a little béarnaise sauce if you have that at home.
Nice.
But you don't have to. It has that beautiful creamy center as well, with that crunch and then the beautiful fish in the center. It's just one of my favorite things to prepare. I don't like to be tired after I cook all day for everyone to come over. I want to have fun with them. I want to sit around the table and not be exhausted. And this is one of those things that makes that very, very easy for those special occasions.
Delicate, different, exactly that. It is something special that everybody's gonna say, what is this? Because you don't make it. I mean, nobody makes this. Like, this is not something very, very common.
You're not going to find this very easily or very readily. That's why something like this becomes such a special holiday treat for everybody who is sitting at your dinner table. Now, nearly 1,000 of these have been ordered, and price will go away at the end of the show. At 3:59 p.m. Eastern Time, this price will be done.
Yep.
Now, if you want November, I have 1,600 to go around. If you want December, 800. And a lot of people are doing auto delivery.
Of course.
Now, your first shipment will come for holiday, and your second shipment comes in March. of 24. Yeah.
Perfect for Easter.
Now, how long are these good in the freezer, Britt?
These will last up to 1 year in the freezer, but you're just going to cook it once and you're going to want to have it for every holiday. I think in all my time working in the restaurant industry and the catering industry, I saw a Wellington that lived on a menu one time in all of those years.
Wow.
And it was a limited item on the menu that night. The chef only made so many because they really do take so much time and preparation to put something together like this well, to have the protein cook, the cheese sauce remain that really silky texture, and then of course to have that Wellington crust be flaky and not burnt and all cooked together perfectly. It takes a while. So again, just 400 degrees from frozen, a little bit of egg wash or milk on the top, and that's it. 1 hour later, you can have that restaurant quality item that is even rare in the restaurant.
Now, the rule of thumb is if you want it nice and brown, you brush the top with milk.
Oh.
If you want it shiny, you do an egg wash on top. And that all depends on how you like your crust. I love that it's made with so much butter. Everything's better with butter. And what's also great is you've got cheddar cheese and spinach and white wine and that sauce.
It's gorgeous.
It's lovely. I mean, everything about this is just pure holiday enjoyment, indulgence, little decadence thrown in. That's what makes all this so very special. What we don't want you to do is miss out on this opportunity because you have only until 3:59 p.m. Eastern Time to get this price.
That's right. And then if we do have any left, if it doesn't sell out, we won't see this price at least for another 3 months.
Yeah.
I always, think about that.
So how many on, Sean? 1,200 in this show have now been spoken for, and December is now half gone. Many people are looking ahead and they're thinking, oh, Meal of the Seven Fishes, or maybe they're thinking the centerpiece or wanting something a little different for holiday this year. Maybe you're looking for something that is a little easier. And remember, these cook from frozen, so it could be more simple. This is something very, very special. Brittany, is this one of your creations in terms of how all this came together?
It is, yes. I'm sure you're familiar with the beef Wellington that Rastelli's carries, and I got a little jealous. So I said to my father-in-law, you know what? I think we need to figure out how to make this with the salmon, and that's exactly what we did. It took a while to create it because, again, it takes a long time to get the recipe correct, to have everybody marry together beautifully and cook together so that you do get that silky texture of the fish and the crusty French pastry on the outside, just kind of hugging everybody and having that delicious combination. I mean, sometimes when we make this, if we have a special occasion, if we're celebrating something and we're having just a small dinner at our house, I'll just make a salad. I won't even do the starch and vegetable because they are filling and they really serve the whole purpose. So
And
I
that
love them
sauce
for that
keeps
reason.
the salmon so very moist. And really, really perfect. Brittany, what a genius idea. This has been wildly popular. In fact, in this show alone, we've had 1,500 ordered, and we still have hundreds of people on the phone lines. Brittany Rastelli, a pleasure to have you with us on the Christmas in July weekend.
Thank you so much.
Nice to see you,
Bye,
my friend.
Britt.